Well, the time now is 7:30. I'm meteorologist Brittany Begley, watching and tracking thunderstorms making their way into downtown Houston. Taking a look at Beltway 8 at Market Street, you can still see some raindrop on the camera and traffic is busy. Here's Southwest Freeway. Earlier, I showed you this camera. I would say 6:45, 7 o'clock. We couldn't even see the roadway. That's no longer the case. You can see the roadways are still wet and traffic is picking up traffic is picking up as it moves away from Houston. But overall, this camera looks okay right now. But let's get right into the weather story. And that's going to be Storm Tracker 2. And you can see a lot of those thunderstorms have finally pushed through the downtown Houston area, although we will watch another band of showers making their way into our area. So here is what you need to know. We have a flood advisory for portions of Harris County. It's going to be right there at the I-10 corridor up to the airport near Bush and the cornerstone of the Woodlands. That is until 8:45. So we'll continue to watch and track that as more rain, especially this wide band of rain, makes its way into Houston. What we're seeing and what we've really been dealing with the past couple of hours, we've been monitoring the system since 3 o'clock this afternoon, is just those thunderstorms pushing through right now as we speak. Once we get past the thunderstorms, then it's going to be this band of showers. So overall, the hot spots that I'm looking at, it's going to be obviously the flood advisory. We'll continue to watch that for the secondary roadways flooding, and then just the more active weather. Again, this is going to be the Sugar Land area. You are hearing it right now. You probably get the lightning strike you're on right now. Lightning strikes were at 14, but really it's going to be all about the roadways as more people are headed out or coming home from Father's Day. And this is always a concern just because there are a lot of people that don't live in this area, traveling in this area for the holiday. So we're looking at that 69 corridor as more rain and some lightning strikes near Rosenberg are coming down. As you approach the Sugar Land area into Meadows Place, you can see the heavier rain is very active right now. Mission Bend, Pecan Grove, Richmond, Rosenberg, Sugar Land, Missouri City, Meadows Place into Thompson. This is the area, one of the more active areas, about 15 lightning strikes as it slowly works to the east to clear its way out. So we'll continue to watch and track that cell. I think that's probably one of the more active areas. So things are slowly trying to look better. Another area that we're going to continue to watch and track is going to be that I-10 45 corridor for those thunderstorms happening now. So looking at that, that's going to be, just for context, here is Channelview, here is I-10, here's Baytown, and then here is that 45 corridor with the rain coming down there. Lightning strikes not as active as it was earlier, but still we're not ruling out, again, gustier conditions, the potential for hail, and then those downpours. In some places we could see a small amount of hail. That's when we're going to start to see that purple coming up on radar. I'm not really seeing that in this shot. What I'm really noticing is just, again, those widespread showers in our area and some places with those heavier downpours. So downpours or heavier rain, bands of rain. Is going to be really that Meadow Place, Brookside Village, Pasadena, LaPorte, Baytown into that I-10 corridor, and then places right just north, right here to 69 on the top side, on the north side, right at that interchange. You can see that band of showers coming down right now, so that's going to be a concern. And then areas near 610, and then downtown, some places in downtown Houston near the interstate, it's starting to pick up. So that's the big picture. Once the thunderstorms rule out, it's going to be this band of showers again making its way. So wide view, we're looking at 164 lightning strikes, but that includes that area off to the east. Now, for context, like I said, we've been watching this since 3 o'clock. At one point, we were at 800, 1,000 lightning strikes. So those intensity is slowly dying down, and you can see those thunderstorms pushing out. But what we are going to watch is just this band of showers now making its way into Houston. So I think when we go live at 10 o'clock, we could still see some rain in our area. So if everything is on time, the second band of shower you can see making its way into Houston area near the airport will be 8:17. So we just got through all the thunderstorms. Now we're going to watch just some more widespread showers. Again, airport or near the airport at 8:17. Houston Heights High School, you're looking at around 8:27. Memorial Park, that second band of showers is going to be 8:28. And Lamar High School right now, we're looking at 8:32. So we are going to still see rain in the next hour. Hopefully it won't be as severe as the thunderstorms that have pushed through, but still it's going to be what we're concerned about again, and why we have this flood advisory in the in the green shade that you're looking at is because we have received so much rain. And I keep bringing up Thursday because we got a lot of rain. Those coastal communities that you're seeing right now, which thankfully are getting a break, they got 6 to 12 inches of rain. And then other places like downtown Houston, some places got 2 to 4 inches of rain on Thursday alone. And then up to the north, like Livingston, they got close to 6 inches on Thursday alone. And as we all know, it's not just Thursday we're concerned about. We got rain on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now Sunday with those thunderstorms. We got a lot more today compared to yesterday. And that again is why we have that flood advisory in Harris County till 8:45 in very populated areas. And what I think about this is just not only it's that rain, but our soil is saturated. So with all the second round of band of rain headed our way, which looks pretty hefty actually, even though it's not dealing with thunderstorms, is where is that rain going to go? If the ground can't absorb any more water, then we put a higher risk for flash flooding or for flooding, especially those secondary roadways. So if you have to travel tonight, you're headed home from Father's Day dinner, this will still be our concern. Not only the rain coming down, the thunderstorms that just pushed through, and the second band of showers, which looks kind of wide, it's going to be just about those secondary roadways and where's that water going to go and for flooding. So that's what I want you to be mindful of as that system, the second system, pushes through. So big picture, again, we are still very busy, although we are looking a little bit better in terms of thunderstorms. That 8 o'clock hour, what we'll watch again is that second band of showers, and will it produce thunderstorms? Will we see gustier conditions, that potential for hail or maybe even some downpours? Future track model, I'll tell you, the intensity might be turned up a little bit, but that timing and location for this system has been pretty on point. So at 8 o'clock, again, it will be the western part, Columbus, Katy, into the Woodlands, making its way again. We'll see that second band of rain around that 8, 9 o'clock. I think when we go on air at 10 o'clock, we could still see that chance for some spotty showers and thunderstorms as it slowly tries to move out. Originally, I would say we were thinking we would just have lighter rain at that 10 o'clock hour, but looking at this model now and just how it's been performing, the intensity might be turned up just a little bit, but we could still see those scattered showers, downpours, gustier conditions, and then that potential for hail, smaller amounts of hail at 10 o'clock just south of I-10. So this would be places just south of Katy, Sugar Land, Houston, into that Galveston I-10-45 corridor. We could pick up some more rain at 10 o'clock. And then I think overnight, we're going to finally get that break from the rain. That's the good news. We're going to go over this just one more time, but overall that 10-day forecast shows you tomorrow as you wake up, we're going to be in the upper 70s. That high, it looks great, huh? We're looking at the upper 80s. The problem with a caveat with that is just that the humidity is going to make it feel so much warmer, so it's still going to feel like the upper digits for us. So if you thought today was hot, yes it was. Tomorrow we're going to have the same thing. So looking at Beltway 8 one more time, you can see that rain coming down. It's not a downpour. We're just seeing some raindrops, but we are watching for a second system, second round of showers making its way to us. The Southwest Freeway, when I showed you this about an hour and a half ago, I couldn't even see the roadway. It is now clear in terms of, we're not looking at active weather in this camera, but we're still not through it. Traffic still picking up on the Southwest Freeway in the southbound lanes, moving away from the Houston area. And overall, what we're going to continue to watch is really going to be that flood advisory issued for parts of Houston, Bush, and into the Woodlands area until 8:45, as we just saw those thunderstorms push through, probably at your house and some parts of your house. And then what we're going to watch is now that the thunderstorms for the most part is pushing through the downtown Houston. I mean, it's still got to make its way into those coastal communities and that I-10-45 corridor off to the east. But once we get past this, then it's going to be again that second band of showers right here that was in the Columbus area, Brenham College Station. That's slowly going to make in the next 2 hours, I think, into Bush, Houston, Sugar Land, into the Woodlands. So the area that we're already concerned with flood advisory could get hit another time with that round of bands. Now that band of rain. Now it might not be again as intense as it was for the first round, or maybe even what we dealt with on Thursday, but again we're just adding rain on top of rain on top of rain. So Columbus, Brenham College Station, they're getting that band of showers as those thunderstorms really start to slowly move off to the east. I think it's that Sugar Land area we'll watch. I think that's pretty much one of our more active areas, and a lot of people live in this area too, and probably traveling for Father's Day. So this is Interstate 10 for context. Here's Katy, just south of that. Those rain bands coming down into the Pecan Grove area. Then we hit Richmond right here. You can see it, Richmond into the Sugar Land. So this is going to be right here, Richmond into Sugar Land. This is 6 right here, and then here's Meadow Place. And again, the darker shades just showing a little bit more rain as folks try to make their way up to that 99 area. You can see that coming through that area. And then we can see right there Mission Bend, Missouri City, Meadows Place, back into the Bel Air, Westview area. You're getting that rain right now. I'm not seeing a lot of thunderstorms with that, but you are still getting that rain. So this is where we stand at 7:40. You can see the severe thunderstorms, or the heavier thunderstorms, are slowly trying to push off to the east. We're clearing out, even though we have a flood advisory in parts of Harris County, into Houston, Bush, and up to the north in the Woodlands area. But what we'll watch again for that 8 o'clock hour when we join you again is going to be that second band of rain right here, Columbus, Brenham into College Station, making its way. I think when we go live at 10 o'clock, we probably will see some of that. So we'll stay connected on TV, online, and on our app. You can check our live radar with our app. Someone just sent an email asking about future track. You can do that at click2houston.com too, just under the weather tab. And of course, your weather team will update you on TV and online. I'll see you back here at 8 o'clock. Have a wonderful evening.